Yeah. And you see UNUA getting some final good wishes from his teammates. He impressed me on Tuesday night in his one game. And good luck at Jan Kavan in goal for Czechia. Czechia in the red jerseys, they'll go right to left in the first period. Fiala with Stanzel and Perez up front. So the Swiss will go with Graf, Holzer, and Pauly. Waiting for the clock to wind down. We've got about 5 seconds before the puck drops. Buzzer sounds and we're ready for action here at USA Hockey Arena. Switzerland against Czechia. And here we go in the first period. Played in from center by Kubicek for Czechia, playing it around on the boards. Heavy hit, and we're going to get a penalty right off the bat to Czechia. Going to be interference. The Swiss player nowhere near the puck. That took all of 12 seconds. And going to the penalty box, number 6, Matteo Cosi. Swiss on an early power play, 12 seconds in. Swiss 2 for 6 in the tournament on the power play. Czechia on the penalty kill, 3 for 4. Drop it to the left of Jan Kavan. Good face-off win by Sabi for Czechia. Schneller holding it at the point, left wing, and they score. Big shot by Leo Braillard. And Switzerland off to a good start. They lead 1-0 in the power play. Braillard wired it from the left circle. And there's a good look at the goal. It comes at 23 seconds. Schneller finding Braillard, and he made no mistake. Braillard's first of the tournament. 1-0 Switzerland. Puck off the glass in front of the penalty box area. Drawn back into Czechia territory. Ike up the right side. Held in.
Matteo Cosi, 2 minutes for interference called at the 12-second mark. The Switzerland goal scored by number 5, Leo Braillard, assisted by number 26, Eric Schneller. Switzerland goal by Braillard from Schneller on the power play at the 23-second mark.
1-0 Switzerland. Puck to center. Vanna playing it into Swiss territory. Giving chase Cosi to the end wall. Being checked on the play with Switzerland up 1-0. Pass up the middle. Right side for Pedrozzini. He's checked in front of the penalty box area by Kubicek. Pavlik plays it to the Swiss slot area. Swiss bring it back up 1-0 on the goal by Braillard. Czechia regroups. Play it around on the right side. Pavlik gains the center ice area. Pavlik, left wing in tight. Centering feed by Halinka was played away from harm's way. Pospisil working right corner against his check. Halinka plays it to the other side for Czechia. Played in by Adamic just on, but out center ice. And Czechia quick to play it back in with Dominik Badinka. 2 Badinkas on Czechia. They are brothers. 26 Daniel Badinka, 27 Dominik Badinka. Twisting and turning in his own end is Schneller. Puck to Huey. He'll guide it to Pauly, and Pauly will play it out center ice. 1-0 Switzerland, 2:40 into the period. Fiala for Czechia. Put it behind the net, intercepted there. Swiss trying to get it out with Balestra. Balestra given a hard time, came back on his man. It's up the left side for Pauly. Pauly playing it into Czechia territory. Back comes Perez. Wide left wing, holding it up at the half wall in the offensive zone. Perez takes a look. Back behind the net, intended for Wojtek Pavlik. Pavlik round on the right side, and they work at left point for Kubicek. Took the shot, fired it wide. Lively Karam. Back to get it, Lucas Hess for Czechia. We're going to get a Swiss penalty, delayed call. Hess being hounded behind his own net by Simon Meyer. And now it's touched up, and Czechia will go to work on a power play. Time of the penalty, 3:29 to Switzerland. Going to be Nino Niederman on the penalty. They call it interference. So Czechia working on the power play. They were 0 for 3 against Team USA on Tuesday. Switzerland on the penalty kill. They want to improve on 3 for 7. Drop it to the right of Huey. 1-0 Switzerland. Held in left point, Sabi. Takes it again to the half wall. Sabi playing it in deep and behind the net. Sabi to the left corner. Jams it out in front. That's played away nicely by Colin Lindemann. Lindemann back at center on the penalty kill. Put it back behind the net. Coven around on the boards. Fiala let it go to his mate. And Czechia on the rush on the power play, trailing 1-0. Following up at the end wall, Sabi. Centering feed, didn't connect. Fiala tees it up, blocked out in front. Dominic Badinka for Fiala. Fiala leaving it at the half wall. Right wing a shot, ripped it wide, that was Stancil. And the Swiss will play at the length of the ice on their penalty kill. Coven puts it on a tee. And Czechia with 1 minute left in their power play. Pavlik works it left wing over the line. Lucas Hess behind the net to the right side. Right point, Rocek. Right side for Hess. Play it in deep and a shot, severe angle right side, the save by Huey. It's not Rocek, that's Kosi at the point. And the Swiss play at the length of the ice. Czechia on it behind their own net. Dominic Badinka taking a look. Pass to Vanna. Vanna took the shot, blocked, and the Swiss back shorthanded. Left wing, Endo Meyer playing it around on the boards. Taken there by Pavlik for Czechia. He'll play it back in the Swiss territory. Time winding down in the Czechia power play. They haven't had much going on. And the Swiss back at full strength. They're up 1-0. Goal back at 37 seconds by Kevin Braillard. Coven puts it on a tee, and it's out center ice. Knocked down by Rocek behind his own net. Being checked there by Matteo Wagner. Wagner up the left boards, being watched by Dennis Svoboda. And the puck back in the Swiss territory. Hustling back to get it, Micheletti. Being checked in the corner. Pospisil twisting and turning left side for Czechia. Taken away by the Swiss, 6:05 into the period. Good takeaway by Czechia at their own line, Miroslav Holinka. Now the Swiss back on the counterattack, working at left wing and over the line. Braillard asked for the puck, tried to center it out in front for Simon Meyer, and he goes to the end wall against his Czech, Mateo Kosi. And Czechia looking for a change, dump it out center ice. 6:40 into the period, 1-0 Switzerland. Puck pinballing behind the Czechia net, played around on the boards, and it's brought out by Stancil. Left wing trying to find Jaromir Perez at the end wall in the Swiss zone. Perez out of the corner, takes a look, and a shot. Stancil, save made by Huey, stopped the rebound by Stancil, stopped the third shot by Stancil. And Huey coming up big. Right point, Dominic Badinka shot right on goal, and Hue makes the stop. So Ewan Hue being tested there. And a timeout on the ice surface. Look at Stansel, he has about 3 cracks at it. And Hue all the answers. This is Fiala, Badinka, and the stop made for Hue. Time to thank our sponsors. We thank Active Insurance Agency with Rob Kroll, ASI Paving, Beyond Borders, Latin Street Food. We thank BioSteel Sports, Hydration and Nutrition, Brick Soda made in Michigan. We thank Buffalo Wild Wings, CJ's Brewing Company, College Nannies and Tutors. 1-0 Switzerland in this game. The goal at 37 seconds on a power play. Leo Braillard scoring. The assist to Eric Schneller, Eric Schneller, I will get it right. Hang in there with me. Drop it to the right of Hue. Fiala on the draw for Czechia. Face-off won by Groff. So it's Groff and Fiala on the draw. They'll drop it again to the right of Hue. 7:15 into the period, 1-0 Switzerland. Groff won the draw, and the net knocked off the moorings. So the play whistle dead. Third day of the tournament. Second game of this Thursday. Drop it outside the Swiss line. Groff won the draw for Switzerland. Puck back into Swiss territory, giving chase Wegmuller. That's taken away. Left wing, hard shot, Jaromir Perez. And the save made for Hue. So he's been tested early on with 4 shots. 1-0 Switzerland, 7:33 into the period. Good look at the Swiss bench. Drop it to the right of Hue. Wojtek Pavlik on the draw for Czechia. Face-off won by Simon Meyer of Switzerland. Battle for it at the half wall in the Swiss end. Intercepted briefly by Zabi. Held in right point, a shot did not get through. The shot by Kosi. Played out center ice by Switzerland. Simon Meyer over the line. Put it to the corner. Picked up there by Kubicek, but not out. Swiss up 1-0, look to go to work offensively. Right wing the shot by Braillard. Stop made by Coven. Back behind the net, Simon Meyer around on the right side. Trying to work at right point, backhanding back in deep is Adamic, or Micheletti, excuse me. Wagner leaving it at the midpoint of the line. Back in the right corner, Simon Meyer checking, being checked by Kubicek. And Czechia gets it out with Hess. Put it to the Swiss line, and it's an offside by Czechia at the Swiss line. Good look at Gian Leopold, the defenseman for Switzerland. They only have 2 rated prospects on the Swiss team. They're a very young team, and they're using this tournament as a growing experience. They win the draw with Endo Meyer. Puck to center, brought over the line by Vanna. Vanna picked off in the high slot in the Swiss end. 1-0 Switzerland, 9 minutes into the period. Twisting and turning in his own end is Raphael Meyer. Endo Meyer no relation. Raphael Meyer, right wing over the line, checked off the puck by Svoboda. Dominic Badinka around on the right side, and it's held in the zone. Dominic Badinka to the end wall against Endo Meyer. Endo Meyer digs it free. Raphael Meyer has Zender working out in front. Czechia trying to get out, and they do. Right wing and over the line, Peter Pavlik by himself. Czechia getting some fresh group out there. Shot right wing by Holinka, went wide of the goal. Holinka another shot blocked in the paraphernalia of Lichtensteiger, and he made a good play there. Centered out in front, that failed to work, and the Swiss play it out neutral territory. Giving chase at Zender, but Ike finds a way to get it out. Right wing, chasing it in deep, is Lindemann for Switzerland. Played around on the boards, chasing it Ike up the right side in his own end. And trying to get it out, Verhovsky stays in the Czechian zone. Pass just failed to click for Pedrazzini. And the puck out center ice, Balestra. Battling with his man, Adamic. Scrambly play, 9:30 remaining in the period. 1-0 Switzerland on the goal by Leo Braillard. Graf, in front of the photographer's stall, finds Balestra. Balestra playing it in deep, chasing it behind the net, Lindemann. Lindemann centers it out in front and deflected right on goal. And the stop for Cavan. He'll hold it and get a face-off. Lindemann, good work there. Working with Pauly and Graf. Cavan had to come up with the stop. Take a look at the action there. It started with Lindemann. Feathered it out in front. Pauly got the shot. Hard feelings the international way. 9:11 left in the period. 1-0 Switzerland. We thank the following sponsors. Community Financial Credit Union, Coors Light, Dave & Buster's in Livonia, Dick's Sporting Goods, Fairfield by Marriott, Farmers Insurance with Mylene Plisco, First Merchants Bank, and GVN Performance. Thank you all. I want to thank the fans that showed up tonight. Some are Swiss fans, part of the contingent here. Yeah, they're on the video board. How you doing? Jan Cavan in goal for Czechia. And he has stopped all, he's gone 1 for 2. Drop it to the left of Cavan, and a 1-0 Swiss lead. Graf on the draw. He's probably Switzerland's most reliable face-off man. Puck laying the dot. Kosi plays it away from harm's way. Pauly gives chase, but they're going to whistle it dead. It was directed with a high stick. Bring the face-off out outside the Czechia blue line. Graf on the draw, lost it to Samuel Fiala. Kosi trying to make a play, reached around his man, played it to the half wall. Powered out by Perez to center, cleared back in by Switzerland. They'll give chase. Braillard dumped his man. Braillard in a battle in the corner. Looks like Fiala. And the referee watching it all as they continue to scrum right there in the corner. 1-0 Switzerland, 8:30 left in the period. Graf, right side at the half wall in the Czechian end. Left point, a low shot deflected right on goal and stop for Cavan. Micheletti moving into the circle, got the shot. Cavan kicked that away. Swiss coming on a little bit here. Held in by Graf along the right boards. Played around by Holzer. Pauly trying to keep it alive for Switzerland. Graf regroups at center ice. Schneller in behind his own net. Eric Schneller lost it. Words off the forecheck, takes his time. Wagner in front of the penalty box area. Cross-ice pass knocked down. Wagner chases. Schneller put it out center ice. Picked up there by Pavlik of Czechia. He'll put it back behind the Swiss goal. Swiss up 1-0 on the goal by Braillard at 37 seconds. Puck taken away by Badinka. Badinka looked to run in his man. Braillard worked off that. Pauly out in front, just missed Wagner. Kept in. Taken away at the face-off circle. Wagner got a little check on his man. And it's played ahead, intended for Hess, but out of play and into the bench area. Play stopped with exactly 7 minutes left in the period. 1-0 Switzerland. Drop it to the right of Jan Koven. Good look at the Swiss bench. I'm sure they're happy being up 1-0. They had a lead early in one of the other games. But mostly the games for Switzerland, they've been even or behind. Left wing and over line, taking it wide, is Pavlik for Czechia. Round on the left boards. Balestra plays at the center ice. On the rush, Zender. He has a certain amount of speed, trying to lead his man, but it was taken away. A good defensive play. Looks like Daniel Badinka on that defensive play. Raphael Meyer. That's taken away, and Czechia content to play it back to the Swiss line with 6:25 left in the period. Balestra on a change for Switzerland, put it behind the Czechia goal. Battle for it at the half wall in Czechia territory. Taken away. Czechia regroups. The shot's dead even at far side now. Micheletti, right wing at his own line for Switzerland. Zender in front of the penalty box area. Put it to the Czechia line. Ike battling with Zender. Ike now taken away by Zender. Centered it out in front. That failed to click for Endo Meyer. Taking it deep right wing is Lindemann. Lost the handle on it in the corner. Lead pass intended for the Czechian player Adamic. That's taken away. Back comes Dort. Circling left side in the Czechian zone. Put it out in front. Nobody there. Micheletti on the pinch. Played around on the boards. Leopold trying to hold it. Took the hit on the play, and it stays in Czechia territory. Look out. Clear-cut breakaway coming in. Adamic. Got the shot. Huey made the stop. And just as important, he covers up on the rebound. Matthias Adamic on a breakaway. And Huey keeps it 1-0. Good look at it, and Huey covers up on the rebound. Matthias Adamic on the play. And the save for Ewan Huey. Drop it to the right of Huey. Groff against Fiala on the draw. Fiala trying to power it ahead. Stays with it. Groff still at the hash marks. Played up the boards. Swoboda trying to pinch. And it's taken away by Lichtensteiger. Puck back into Czechia territory. Swoboda beat his man to it. Dominic Badinka helping out. And Fiala has it at center. Right wing and overline Stansel. That's taken away by Groff. I like number 24 for Switzerland, Alain Groff. He has a goal in the tournament. Seems to do a little bit of everything for the Swiss. 4:25 left in the period. Switzerland 1, Czechia 0. Deep right wing, a centering feed by Daniel Badinka failed to click. Or that was Lucas Hesch on the centering feed, but it was cleared out center ice and eventually the puck out of play. 4:15 left in the period. The Czechia has outshot Switzerland now 5-4 to this point in the game. Leo Braillard, the only goal of this game, came in 37 seconds for Switzerland. Puck into the Czechian end. Back to get it, Marek Rosak. Rosak given a hard time. Worked away from that. Pavlik backhands it up the left boards and into Swiss territory. Chasing it, Peter Pavlik. And the Swiss regroup up 1-0. Wide left wing, Simon Meyer. Hard around the boards. Right point, Balestra. Took the shot. Simon Meyer trying to redirect, and he might have redirected that puck on goal. Good stop for Jan Coven. Simon Meyer sets it up. Balestra shot, and it was deflected on goal. That was Wagner getting a piece of the puck. So we'll face it off. They're going to say the play was stopped because the puck was directed with a high stick by Switzerland. So that'll bring the face-off outside the Czechia blue line. Vahaski trying to make a play, but we're going to get a hooking call. Penalty comes at 16:24. A hooking call going to be to Switzerland. Going to be Len Zender on the penalty. I don't know if Len Zender is related to the Frankenmuth Zenders, one of the iconic tourist attractions in Michigan, and maybe the United States is Zenders, Frankenmuth, Michigan. But Len Zender of Switzerland off at 16:24. Czechia on a power play. They win the draw in the offensive zone. Zabi, left point, Dominic Badinka. Zabi again. Badinka one more time. Zabi to the half wall. They play it in deep to Fiala. Right wing Stancil, a shot, ripped it high and wide and out of play. Samuel Fiala working along with Jaromir Perez. Czechia set that up rather well. And that was indeed Stancil with a hard shot right wing that pinged out of play. Drop it to the left of Huey. 1:42 left in the penalty to Zender. 1-0 Switzerland. Stancil on the draw, but the puck in behind the Swiss goal. Stancil trying to dig it free out of the scrum. Good play by the Czech player to hold it. That's Schneller. Dominic Badinka shot right point, the save made for Huey. He's been sharp today. Back behind the net, Sabi to the right side. Stancil takes a look. Stancil giving chase in the right corner. Schneller hitting, checking on him. Right point, Dominic Badinka. Left wing, moving in Zabi. Toe drag, got the shot, score! I think it's going to be Zabi on the equalizer. We're tied at 1. Time of the goal, 17:20. And it's going to be Adam Zabi on the goal. He wired it. Huey looked like he got a piece of it, but not all of it. Both teams with a power play goal. For Zabi, it's his first of the tournament. Time of the goal, 17:20. So we're tied at 1. Wait for the call on the assist. Czech bench, the Czechian bench gets a little bit of a left. We're tied at 1. Puck into Huey. He'll chase it behind the net, play it off the glass.
Scored by number 10, Adam Sabi. Assisted by number 27, Dominic Badinka. Czechia goal by Sabi from Badinka on the power play at 17:20.
1-1 game now. Puck played wide of Coven. Back to get it, Kubicek. Played it up the right boards. That's Daniel Badinka trying to get it out. Mateo Wagner parked out in front. Balestra fakes a shot right point. Pumped it back behind the Czechia goal. Good pinch by Balestra. Takes it right corner. Battling against Kosi. Referee watching it all. They don't blow the whistle right away. Wagner trying to kick it free with Balestra. Swiss retained possession. Played in deep by Dort. And taken away by Czechia. They're looking to change, and they'll dump it deep into Swiss territory. Not far enough for icing. Here's a giveaway. Moving in and a shot by Pavlik, and the save made for Huey. That was a giveaway right out of the oven. Hot and ready. 1:10 left in the period. We're tied at 1. Czechia showing a little jump here. Lukasz Hesh to the corner. Sabi helping out. Being checked by Micheletti. Puck pried free. Pedrazzini to center. That's cleaned up by Dominik Badinka of Czechia, who played off the right boards, bounced at the length of the ice. This could be icing, and it is. With 48.2 seconds left, Czechia won, Switzerland won. They traded power play goals here in the first period. Drop it to the left of Jan Koven. In goal for Czechia. Graf will take the draw, directing traffic, won it cleanly. Pauly doesn't shoot, leaves it for Micheletti. His shot blocked by Hesh with 40 seconds left in the period. Continue to battle Dominik Badinka out of the scrum. Played up the boards, but not out. Pauly behind the net, giving chase Holzer. Put it back to the corner, cleaned up by Zabi, and out center ice. Hesh picked off on the play at the Swiss blue line. Lucas Hesh playing it back into his own end for Swoboda. Dominik Badinka up the right side. That failed to click for Holinka. Hesh following up, and he plays it wide of the net. And with 4.5 seconds left, Czechia called on an icing. I wonder if the Swiss would pull the goaltender, Huey, with a face-off in the offensive end and 4.5 seconds left. They're not going to do that. Face it off, going to the net, getting the shot. I believe that was Simon Meyer. And a good save for Koven. So they didn't pull the goaltender, the forward went right to the rack with it. And it was Simon Meyer. That only took about 2 seconds. So they'll have another offensive draw to the right of Koven. And I'll bet Simon Meyer tries to take it right to the net. This time he played it to the half wall. And the first period even at 1 after 20 minutes of play. Shots on goal. Swiss go right to left here in the second period. And we are skating at full strength. Graf with Holzer and Pauly up front for the Swiss. We're underway in period number 2. Getting up slowly, Samuel Fiala. He was hammered by Pauly in front of the penalty box area. So we'll hold it right here as Samuel Fiala gets up slowly if he does get up. He was hit by number 21, Maurice Pauly. And now Fiala getting up slowly, looking for the truck that hit him, which was Maurice Pauly. Fiala has a goal in the tournament. I would say one of the offensive drivers for Czechia. So all of that at the 9-second mark of the second period. Play back underway. Pauly plays it back into his own end. Played up the left side. Holzer checked on the play. We're going to get a Czechia penalty for interference. It's going to come at 18 seconds. Dominik Badinka going off. So we'll look at the Swiss power play. They struck in the first period in the first minute of play, and they have a power play here in the first minute of the second period. Drop it to the left of Koven. Face-off won by Stansel. Held in by Switzerland. Right wing the shot right on goal by Simon Meyer. Save made for Koven. Braillard at the left point has it again. likes to shoot. Here he'll dish, and the shot by Simon Meyer, set up by Schneller, and the save made for Coven. Puck back on neutral territory, intercepted by Pavlik for Czechia, playing it back behind his own net. Swoboda trying to get there, does. Braillard knocked it down at the left point, but it's forced out center ice by Czechia. Good work by Stancil. 1:15 left in the penalty to Dominik Bedinka. In a 1-1 game, shot over top of the net by Braillard. He looks like it to be a shoot first individual. Groff holding it with Raphael Meyer. Working around on the right side. Groff at the bumper position. Braillard a shot, ripped it high and wide. And the lively carom goes all the way back into Swiss territory. They're on a power play for another 40 seconds. 1:35 into the period, a 1-1 game. Micheletti dropping it. It is Wagner playing it to the end wall. Held in left wing to the half wall. Lindemann for Switzerland. Back behind the net, and Czechia will play it out center ice. Good to see Samuel Fiala back on the ice surface. Lindemann let it go for Zender. Zender takes it left corner. Lindemann behind the net to the right side. Simon Meyer, right point for Micheletti. Taking a long look, Micheletti moves in, got the shot, blocked at the defense. And here comes Dominik Bedinka, clear-cut breakaway. Bedinka coming in, got the shot. Fine stop by Huey. He has stopped 2 breakaways tonight. One for Dominik Bedinka, one for Matthias Adamik. Battle for it at the half wall. In a 1-1 game just underway here in the second period, 2:40 in. Swiss regroup. Lindemann behind his own net. Stretch pass missed. Simon Meyer goes the length of the ice. Switzerland called on the icing. Bring it back in the Swiss territory. 2:52 into the period. Drop the face off to the left of Ewan Yue. It'll be Pavlik on the draw for Czechia. Simon Meyer will take the draw for Switzerland. Waiting for the puck to be dropped, 2:52 into a scoreless second period. Puck bounced up there. Held in right point. Eka shot, did not get through. Back comes Switzerland, strength in numbers. Zender feeding it out in front, and a backhand shot by Lindemann, and a fine stop by Coven. Swiss had it going there. Leopold from the penalty box area. Picked up and over the line, Endo Meyer. Meyer leaving it at the half wall. Lindemann trying to play it out in front. Good takeaway by Pavlik. Left wing and on the rush and over the line. And the shot wide of the net by Adamik. All right, was Lucas Hesch, not Adamik. 25, not 15. 3:40 into the period, a 1-1 game. Pace is picked up. Dominik Bedinka hard around the boards. Held in at the left point, Lichtensteiger. Now Holinka played it up the neutral ice area, and it's back into the Swiss zone. 1-1, all the scoring in the first period. Right wing and over the line. Taking it in behind the net. And to the left side, a shot blocked. Back comes Czechia. Vahovsky behind the net, helping out Pospisil, plays it back on the left point. Low shot, looking for the deflection, was Holinka, and that's played out of play and into the fourth row. So the play whistle dead, 4:31 into the period. We're tied at 1. Bring it back into Swiss territory. Good look at the Czechia bench, and Sam Fiala getting ready take his spot. We're getting a penalty on the play. This could be delay of game. It's going to be to Leo Braillard. Czechia on a power play in a 1-1 game. I believe they'll call it delay of game as the puck was shot into the crowd. Czechia on a power play beyond the goal line. Fiala works it around on the left side. Fiala again, right wing, centered out in front, did not connect for Perez. Stancil a shot, blocked before it could get through. Back comes Holzer, right winging over the line for Switzerland, working right out in front, got the shot, scores! Beautiful goal by Noam Holzer, shorthanded. And the Swiss retake the lead at 2-1. Fine individual effort by Noam Holzer. Switzerland leads 2-1. Nice play. He's going to cut across the green and tuck it by Cobbin for the goal. Time of the goal, 4:56. Nice move by Noam Holzer, his first of the tournament. So the Swiss retake the lead at 2-1. They remain shorthanded, so Czechia remains on a power play. Puck shot deep into Czechia territory. Waiting for the call on the goal. Halinka, left wing and over the line. Moving in, and the shot, ringing it off the crossbar. Wojtek Pavlik. Right side, Hesh.
Number 9, Noam Holzer, scored unassisted and shorthanded at 4:56.
2-1 in favor of Switzerland. They're on it again with Leopold. Playing it to the Czechia line. Leopold played it off his man and chases it back behind the net. Hesh takes a look. Lucas Hesh up the left side. And it's chipped into Swiss territory with 45 seconds left in the penalty to Braillard. Pospisil, right side Hesh. And they're going to get a too many men on the ice penalty to Czechia. That'll even up the sides at 5:53. Referee emphatic with the signal, making the circling signal with his fingers and actually signaling 6 as well. So that'll even up the sides. That man there, Ewan Yue, with a good job. And the Czechia coaching staff not happy with the call. Too many men on the ice. Penalty at 5:53. Still discussing over at the Czechia bench. Czechia coaching staff taking their sweet time. And it'll be Vahovsky serving the penalty. 2-1 Swiss. Have a power play goal from Leo Braillard and a shorthanded goal from Noam Holzer. The Czech goal, power play goal for Adam Zabi. Face it off to the right of Cobbin. Pauly on the draw for Switzerland, but it was won by Fiala. Back behind his own net, Kubicek. The puck played into Swiss territory. Fiala chasing his man. Swiss have it. Played up the neutral ice area by Pauly. The length of the ice, no icing on the play. Kubicek bumping with his man. Good one-on-one battle there. Fiala up the right side. And here comes Czechia on the rush, trailing by a goal. Swiss will have a power play in about 5 seconds. Swoboda back in his own end, beat the forecheck. Played around on the left side. Stancil to center. And on the rush, just tapping it into Swiss territory. Swiss on a power play, up 2-1. We're 6:50 into period number 2. Simon Meyer, wide left wing and over the line. Meyer holding it up in the corner. Looks for help, has it again at the half wall. Has Braillard at the point, he'll go right side to Schneller. Left side Braillard, tees it up and it was blocked. A good block by Pavlik of Czechia. Graf at the bumper position. Play it high slot, Schneller. cross ice. Again, Braillard. Braillard takes a look. Schneller for Braillard. Redirect by Groff. Save made by Coven. They scored on a play like that earlier in the tournament. That one was a save for the goaltender. And the play whistled dead on a hand pass. 7:29 into the period. 2-1 Switzerland. The shorthanded goal, Noam Holzer, the difference. Good look at the Swiss bench. Eric Schneller, steady defender, number 26. Swiss on a power play for another 20 seconds. Play it around the boards in Czechia territory. Rochak around on the boards, finds a seam, race for it into Swiss territory. Adamic played it behind the net for the goal scorer Zabi. Zabi holding it at the end wall. And Czechia back at full strength right about now. 8 minutes into the period, 2-1 Switzerland. Adamic in front of the Swiss bench. Finds Ike, Lucas Ike. Right wing to center. Rochak, that pass knocked down. Zender, right wing and over the line. Mateo Wagner, severe angle feed from the right goal line on the backhand, just failed to click. Wagner to the left corner, taken away on the play. Here comes Fiala, good speed, trying to work by Niederman. Niederman guided him to the corner. As Fiala trying to make it happen and get the equalizer. Zender, neutral territory, leaves it. Niederman hard around the boards in Czechia territory. Swoboda cannot quite get it out. Out in front, Pauly a shot. And sliding to his right, making a nice stop, Jan Coven. Pauly stays with it. Balestra at the left point, trying to work by his man. That was Stenzel. Balestra working right out in front, too much traffic there. The puck back in the Swiss territory. 9:05 into the period. Switzerland 2, Czechia 1. Good work by Stancil, took it off his man in the offensive zone. Playing it in deep in the corner. Daniel Badinka checked on the play. Endo Meyer over the line, rips it back behind the Czechia goal. Played around on the boards. Pavlik to center. Looking for the return feed, right wing over the Swiss line. Met by Wagner. Wagner to the corner, checked by Vanna. Played around on the other side. Daniel Badinka trying to play it back on the left point, but the Swiss intercept and dump it in front of their own bench area. Back comes Swoboda, no look pass taken away. Back we go, Simon Meyer. Worked by one man, trying to work by Dominic Badinka. Badinka took the puck away. Leopold keeps it alive along the wall. 2-on-2 battle in the Czechia zone and a 2-1 Swiss lead. Puck pride free, we're halfway through regulation time. On the change, Vanna plays it into the Swiss zone. Full sail change by Czechia. Rochek tied up his man. Leopold lead pass ahead. Clicks ahead for Braillard. Braillard fed it out in front. Simon Meyer was there, but so was a Czechia defender. Back comes Holinka. Good speed moving in. They score! Man on the left wing. Holinka set him up. He's going to be the man, the left-handed shot, scoring. We're tied at 2. It's going to be Maxim Vahaski. Vahaski a shot left wing, and he put it in. Time of the goal for Vahaski, 10:44. We are tied at 2. So the game has been scoreless, tied, or no more than a 1-goal differential all night long. Vahaski the goal, his first of the tournament. Niederman up the left side and the puck into the Czechia zone.
Number 5, Miroslav Holinka, assisted by number 7, Yuri Pospisil.
I think they'll change that. That was a left-handed shot who made the shot. And Vahoski was first to the bench. Halinka is a right-handed shot. So for right now, I'm giving it to Vahoski, and I think they'll change that. Meanwhile, we have our sponsors. We thank Highland Landscaping and Snow Removal, Hines Park Ford, Hines Park Lincoln, Holiday Inn Express in Plymouth, Humana Health Insurance, Ivy Rehabilitation in Plymouth, Northville Cosmetic Dentist, Dr. Jeff Jacob. I don't know if our Director of Communications, John Edwards, is watching the game, but on that replay, it clearly showed a left-handed shot scoring from the left circle, and I think that was Maxim Vahoski. And I think they'll change the call of that goal. If we were to show it again, and I'm sure Tori will have it in the intermission, it's Vahoski who scores the goal. And that was not deflected at all. In any case, it's a 2-2 game. Swiss have led twice at 1-0 and 2-1. Czechia has come back twice to tie. Drop it outside the Swiss line. Simon Meyer on the draw, but they'll do it again. Two-two game, 8:59 left in the period. Linesmen really taking their time. They are using, I'm sure, the IIHF rules, and the rules are very strict on how players are supposed to stand on face-offs. Badinka out of his own, Balestra out of his own zone. To Wagner, he'll dump it into Czechia territory. Niederman a shot wide of the net. 2-2 game now. Right wing and over the line is Zabi, chasing a bouncing and rolling puck. Loose at the side of the net, and we're going to get a penalty on the play. This was away from the puck. It's going to be a hooking call coming at 11:33.
Is it USA Hockey?
Going to be Switzerland on the penalty. Hooking call. It's going to be Matteo Wagner on the penalty. So Czechia on a power play in a 2-2 game. Face it off to the right of Huey. Good face-off win, Stancil. Work it around on the left side. Left point, Dominic Badinka. Fiala couldn't handle the pass. Moving in Perez. Or excuse me, that's Stancil. Took the shot right on goal. Huey the stop. I'm telling you, Jakob Stancil, he is not shy about shooting the puck. Huey makes the stop, holds it, gets a face-off. 1:42 left in the penalty to Wagner of Switzerland. 8:09 left in the period. A 2-2 game. Stancil takes the draw. I want to say Fiala's out there with him, along with Perez. Stancil won the draw. It is Perez behind the net.
Matteo Wagner.
That's the penalty call. Dominic Badinka, left wing. Holding it at the half wall. Badinka again at the left point. Has Stancil on the right. Stancil takes a look. Badinka took the shot. Blocked at the defense. A good block, and feeling that was number 10, Jan Dort. Puck behind the Czechian net. They'll start it up on the power play. They have a buck left in the power play. Halinka trying to find Hesh. And Czechia regroups in their own end. Halinka, left wing to center. Hesh takes the puck. Lucas Hesh walks the line, works around left side. Shot right on goal in the stop for Huey. The shot left wing by number 6, Matteo Cosi. 41 seconds left in the penalty to Wagner. 7:08 left in the second period. We're tied at 2. Drop it to the right of Huey. Face-off won by Wojtek Pavlik. Left point, Kosi. Moves in top of the left circle, doesn't like what he sees. It's like Fiala, and they play it in deep, and a shot right side for Pospisil didn't work. That was Halinka on the left side. Worked right out in front, played away. Kosi has Halinka shot right on goal, and the save made for Huey. Moving in, Kosi lost the handle on it. Switzerland coming up. Leopold shorthanded. And he got the shot save made, and the rebound played away from the other Swiss player. Now it's picked up again. And the shot. The save made for Coven. The shot by Dort. That was Dort up on the play on the 2-on-1. We're back at full strength with 6:15 left in the period. We're tied at 2. Scrum forward at the half wall in the Czechia zone. Referees will let them play it for quite some time. They won't whistle it dead. Endo Meyer winds it up for Switzerland. Has Lichtensteiger on his left. That pass taken away and played out center ice. Lichtensteiger back in his own zone. Has it again. Yannick Lichtensteiger. And the puck pinballing wide of the Czechian goal, and it's called on the icing by Switzerland. Shots favor Czechia 11-10. Swiss have a 5-4 edge in the shot clock in the second period. Matthias Vana out there for Czechia. He'll take the draw. Endo Meyer won it for Switzerland. Left wing to center, Raphael Meyer. Intercepted on the play. Rocek over the line. Pavlik back to Rocek. Centers it out in front. Too much traffic there, and the puck pinballs to the corner. Rocek working in the right corner. Looking for a play. Marek Rocek. Right side for Pavlik. They weave it right side. Ash, left wing side of the net. Great stop by Huey. One of the best stops of the tournament. Set up dead to rights on the left side. Peter Pavlik. And a great stop by Huey. Left side, Vanya. Playing it in deep. And Huey with a great stop there. Pavlik. Round on the right wing. Vana. Looking for a play. Takes it right circle into the right corner. Good possession here by Czechia. Left side, Pavlik looking for a play. Pavlik through traffic, goes to the right circle. Pavlik leaving it in the right corner. Daniel Badinka behind the net. Finding it, Vanya. Good work by Czechia here. Left point, Kubicek, a shot right on goal, and Huey makes the stop, and he'll hold it and get a face-off. What a stop by Huey. A few moments earlier on Pavlik. Sure, we'll get that replay momentarily, but right now it's time to thank our sponsors. We thank J-Dog Junk Removal, Kiefer Foundation, Kroger Company of Michigan, Lawns Mechanical and Plumbing. We thank Med Sports, Sports Michigan Medicine. We thank Michigan Army National Guard, Nankin Hobby, O&W Distributors, and Orange Jewelers, the official jeweler of Team USA. Jewel of a save there by Ewan Huey on Pavlik on the left wing side. So a 2-2 game, much like the first game, was a close one all the way, and this one following in the same formula. We have 4:13 left in the second period. Face it off in the Swiss end to the right of Ewan Huey. Fiala takes the draw against Elaine Groff. Fiala won it for Czechia. Worked around left side and a shot by Stancil. Boy, he's a mad bomber. I say that with respect. He is a shot first guy. He wired that one over top of the net. Number 24, Jakob Stancil. Kosi, right point, a shot. Huey kicked that away. Swiss hemmed in their own end. Kosi tries it one more time. Takes it into the right circle, into the right corner. Kosi behind the net. Looks for a play, takes it left side. A 2-2 game with 3:33 left in the period. Perez holding on to it. Left wing, Fiala. Ripped a shot wide. Czechia has something going here. Perez in front of the penalty box here. He sidestepped his man. Fiala for Perez. Got the shot. Fought off by Huey. And he bunted the puck to the corner. Held in Perez. Cuts across the grain to the left. Got the shot. And it hit Huey in the shoulder. And Huey, good work and goal for Switzerland. Puck ahead. Chasing it, Pauly. And taken away in turn by Pavlik. Czechia settles it down with under 3 minutes left in the period. They'll start it up, Dominik Bedinka. Playing it deep into the Swiss end. Huey knocks it down. And the Swiss regroup in a 2-2 game with 2:40 left in the period. On the rush is Simon Meyer. Trying to work off his check. He'll take it to the right corner in the Czechian zone. Right point, Micheletti. Paired with Leopold on the Swiss defense. Puck shot behind the Swiss goal. Huey goes for skate. Round on the left side for Wagner. On it, Simon Meyer. Right wing at center, C-rated prospect, plays it back behind the Czechian goal. The Swiss go for a full sail change with 2 minutes left in the period, tied at 2. Czechia with some good work over the last 5 minutes or so. Working over the line is Rocek. Or excuse me, that's Ike. Swiss bring it back. Raphael Meyer. Right wing and over the line, dropped it to himself, but too many Czechian jerseys there. Rocek around on the right side, can't get it out. Zender goes for a skate, had his pocket picked at the goal line. 1:30 left in the period. Here we go, right wing and over the line, going hard to the net. Daniel Bedinka didn't get much of a shot. He was being checked by Schneller. Back comes Raphael Meyer. Moving in Zender, out to meet him, and they score! Coven, the goaltender, guessed, and he guessed wrong, and Zender kept it rolling. And Zender gives Switzerland a 3-2 lead. Well, the goaltender guessed, and he guessed wrong. And Zender following up, worked by the goaltender, and a gimme putt for Lynn Zender. Zender gives Switzerland their third lead of the game. They lead it 3-2. Time of the goal, 18:45. So the Swiss leading for the third time tonight. Played around on the right side, and Halinka plays it up the right, or Pospisil plays it up the right boards to Halinka.
It is brought to you by...
Get the call on that goal momentarily.
Scored by number 12, Len Zender. Assisted by number 11, Raphael Meyer. Switzerland goal by Zender from Meyer at 18:45.
Pospisil checked in the Swiss zone by Micheletti. Excuse me, that's Niederman. Micheletti out there as well. Played ahead. And Lindemann dumps it into Czechia territory. About 15 seconds left in the period. Lead pass ahead. Stancil plays it behind the net for Fiala. Under 10 seconds left in the period. Wheel around left point. Svoboda can't keep it alive at the point. Content to dump it back behind the Swiss goal. And the Swiss leading 3-2 after 40 minutes of play. Shots on goal in the period. And he currently leads the NTDP with an even 20 snipes on the year. But that's the U17 team representing Team USA at the World U17 Hockey Challenge. Right here, it's the U18 Five Nations Tournament. We're underway in the third period. Switzerland going left to right here in the third frame. Perez finding Stancil with Fiala over the line. Stancil right wing, jammed it on goal, the save made by Huey. Fiala works it to Kosi, got the shot, might have been fired wide. Huey got a slight piece of that. Perez keeps it rolling. Left point, Kubicek. We're going to get a penalty on the play. It's going to be Czechia, I think. As soon as they touched up the penalty called, it's going to be a slash at 32 seconds. And going to the penalty box, Samuel Fiala of Czechia. And Switzerland up by 1, work on a power play. In the game, Switzerland 1 for 3. Graf will take the draw for the Swiss. Good shot of the face-off. Graf against Zabi. They'll drop it again. Just underway in the third period. Switzerland 3, Czechia 2. Graf and Zabi on the draw to the left of Coven. Graf won it, but the pass up the middle and not at the point slides all the way in the Swiss territory. Huey leaves it for Eric Schneller. He'll start it up. Drop it. And the Swiss bring it over the line. Left wing a shot right on goal. Another shot, first guy is Braillard, and the save made for Coven. Braillard left wing. Took the shot, fired it wide. Right side, Simon Meyer. Schneller, right side Meyer, shot deflected out in front, pinballed wide. Simon Meyer intercepted on the play. Good hard work by Stancil, and he'll play at the length of the ice for Czechia. 1:10 left in the penalty to Fiala of Czechia. 3-2 Switzerland. We're 1:25 in to the third period. Micheletti dropping it. Zender brings it around the boards in Czechian territory. Wagner behind the net sets up shop. Drifts to the right corner. Checked on the play. Pried free by Lindemann. Right wing, Pedrozzini in behind the net. Working around on the left side. Moving in and the shot. Zender did not get through. Zender again. Micheletti back to Zender. Right side the shot. Did not get through. Battle for it in the corner. And we're going to get it. Sits in the penalty box one of the few times he's not in motion on the ice. He plays with a certain amount of energy. Len Zender, number 12 for Switzerland. Time of the penalty, 2:07. 3-2 Switzerland. We skate a four side. Stancil will take the draw for Czechia. See if he tries to take the shot off the draw. Now instead he draws it behind him. Dominic Padinka. Zabi fanned on the shot. He was set up in good position. Switzerland back in transition. Taken away by Czechia and Dominic Padinka. Gave it away. Following up Wigmuller to the right corner. Back comes Zabi. Has a goal in the game. Tripped on the play. Nothing called. Yeah, we are going to get a penalty as Zabi was tripped. No question. It's going to come at the 2:35 mark. Going to the penalty box, Colin Lindemann. Had a brother who played briefly for the Muskegon Lumberjacks of the USHL, Kevin Lindemann. I believe that was last season. This Lindemann, Sean Lindemann off at the 2:35 mark. So Switzerland down by 2 men, 5-on-3 power play for Czechia as they look for the equalizer, trailing 3-2. Stancil takes the draw for Czechia to the right of Huey. Won the draw. Dominic Badinga. Fiala on the left, back to Dominic Badinga. Right wing, the shot, Kosi right on goal. It might have went off. The man parked out in front, Wojtek Pavlik. And the Swiss will dump it the length of the ice. Back comes Dominic Badinka for Czechia. Working around on the right side. Kosi for Badinka. Fiala moving in. Kosi checked on the play. Good work by the Swiss. And they'll play it ahead. I think that's Wagner. No, I can't tell the number. And but a good job by the Swiss. Back comes Stancil. Left wing and over the line. Two-man advantage for Czechia. Badinka as they pack it in. Takes the shot, fired it way wide. Off the carom. Just failed to click for Stancil. Cross ice left wing intended for Fiala, and that was blocked. That was Wigmuller blocking that centering feed. Two-man advantage for another 15 seconds for Czechia. We near the 4-minute mark of the third period. Zabi lost the handle on it. Czechia stays with it. Ike at the left point, working around on the right side. Ike, high slot. Right wing again. Zender back on. Shot right on goal. Save made for Huey. That was Zabi with the shot. And Switzerland playing at the length of the ice. Could be a momentum turner in this game if they kill off a two-man advantage. Zabi trying to deflect it on goal or into the zone. That was taken away by Niederman. And the Swiss have killed off a 3-on-5. Did it pretty effectively. They lead 3-2. Pauly working left wing over the line, put it out in front, failed to work. Balestra shot, high and wide. Niederman on a pinch behind the net, twisting and turning is Dort. That's taken away, but Balestra goes for a pinch, takes it in behind the net. Balestra wrapped it around left side. Coven makes the stop. He'll get a face-off. We played 5:06 of the third period. Look at the last play. Coven makes the stop, and it remains a 3-2 Swiss lead. 5:06 into the period. We continue to thank our sponsors. Perfect Fit Realty, Pure Hockey, Ram Construction, the Tammy Brown Agency associated with Farm Bureau Insurance, Tom Dooley, Preferred Realtors, Trading Desk Ventures, True Hockey, U.S. Air Force 339th Recruiting Squadron, and U.S. Army Great Lakes Recruiting. We thank all our sponsors for their support all season long. Pete Krupski's my name, my day job, the broadcaster for USA Hockey's National Team Development Program right here at USA Hockey Arena. People say, hey, Krupp, it must be tough to work with two teams. I have twice the fun. Two good hockey teams, good people on both sides. So I have twice the fun. But so is this. International competition is something unique. You don't see it anywhere else in this Detroit market. Play back underway, a shot at the left point, bounces at the hash marks. They scrum for it there. Coven plays it to the corner. Adamic playing it around on the other side. We're back at full strength on all sides. Working over the line, Pospisil. Playing it back behind the net. Adamic giving chase in the left corner for Czechia. Pospisil behind the net. Plays it back on the right point. Dominic Badinka shot going high. Getting a glove on it. Ewan Ue will hold it and get a face-off. 5:37 into the period. Matthias Adamic had a breakaway earlier in this game, stopped by Huey. Some of the Swiss contingent here. Drop it to the left of Huey. Played around on the boards, it missed Stancil, but Perez has it left wing. Yarmir Perez taken away. Swiss back in transition. Played to the end wall. Cavan put it in behind the net. Kosi can't get it out. That's Ike, excuse me. Fiala trying to force it out. Swiss, good job to hold it in. Failed to click for Pedrozzini. Held in by Lichtensteiger. Good work by the Swiss here. Nothing fancy, but effective. Keeping the play deep in the offensive end. Now they'll go back on a line change. 6:30 into the period. 3-2 Switzerland. Doing what they have to do to get a victory out of this game. Picked up by Holzer. Right wing and over the line, Groff. Took the shot, right on goal, and the save made for Cavan. Hold it and get a face-off. Lead goal at this point came at 18:45 of the second period. Len Zender with his first of the tournament from Raphael Meyer. Groff with Pauly. Up front for Switzerland. Holzer's on the left side. Pauly, right wing, hard around the boards to the left side. Holzer trying to get there. Given a rough ride by Kosi. They battle at the half wall. Referee watching it all. Taken out of the scrum by Rene Kubicek. Held in by Wigmuller. And the Swiss have Czechia hemmed in their own defensive zone. Pauly holding it at the half wall. 7:11 left has been played in the period. Lucas Hesch missed his man with the pass, but it rattled off the linesman. That's one way to avert an icing. Linesman didn't mean to do that, obviously. Chipped ahead by Braillard for Switzerland. Picked up in turn by Denis Svoboda of Czechia. Zabi dumped on the play as he goes to the bench. We play on. 3-2 Switzerland, 7:40 into a scoreless third period. Swiss regroup. Lead pass ahead, knocked down at center, but following up, Matteo Wagner. Playing it back behind the net. Cavan around on the boards. Held in by Wagner briefly. Wagner running in Wojtek Pavlik. And back comes Czechia. Playing it around on the boards. Trying to center it, Daniel Badinka. Taken away by Switzerland. They work well on the perimeter. Wagner played it back. Offside are the Swiss at the Czechia blue line. Good look at Simon Meyer, one of the C-ranked players for Switzerland. His twin brother's number 11, Raphael Meyer. Endo Meyer, number 18, not related. Drop it outside the Czechia line. Halinka won the draw. Ike up the left side. Played it off Adamic, and it's taken away by Lichtensteiger for Switzerland. Puck shot the length of the ice. Icing indicated and called on Switzerland. 8:37 into the period. Marek Rokak and the Czechia team trailing by a goal. Showing the two benches, dropping it to the right of Huey. Arguably the difference in this game. He has stopped a couple of breakaways. Kubicek left point, put it to the slot area. Stancil looking to work free off a check, put it back behind the net. Fiala there, has it behind the net to the left side. Kubicek goes for a pinch with 9 minutes gone in the period. Perez, high slot, Fiala, right wing Stancil got the shot, save made by Huey. Swiss bring it back to center. Trying to work over the line, Raphael Meyer. Met at the end wall by Kosi. Puck along the half wall in the Czechia zone. Dug free, and here comes Czechia. Stancil to center. Left wing over the line, Vanna. Vanna backhands it to the corner. Pinball's right side. Pavlik giving chase along with Hesch against a couple of Swiss players. Take a look. That's Belaster there. Long, looks like Dort. And they play on halfway through the third period. Petrozzini worked by one man. Trying to work by two, but Dominic Badinka took it away well. Up the right side, Zabi. Just failed to click for Lucas Hesch. And the whistle is dead on a hand pass with 9:51 left in regulation. 3-2 Switzerland, the lead goal at this point. Kevin Lindemann at 18:45 of period number 3. Lucas Hesch, he's the oldest of the Czechia players. We continue to thank our sponsors, U.S. Foods, Vanessa's Flowers, Volt Corporation, Weingarts, everything from lawn to snow. Thank the Wellness Center of Plymouth, X-Golf of Canton. I don't know about you, I'm not ready for snow yet. Cold weather I can deal with, snow, not so much. We say hello to the Swiss fans in attendance. You could say, I believe it's Danke or Merci, depending on where you are in Switzerland. Is that right? I think so. And some of the other folks in the stands. So a 3-2 Swiss lead. Jan Koven goes back in his net. Ewan Hue in the Swiss net. Micheletti in his own zone. Worked out to center. Leopold carries it over the line. Shot blocked by Rokak. Swiss establish it with Pauli. Right corner in the Czechia zone. Pauli rattled off the Czechia player Pavlik. They battle one-on-one. We're going to get a penalty on the play. Going to be a hook. It's going to be to Czechia. Going to be to Peter Pavlik. Swiss on a power play up 3-2. Hooking is the call. Time of the penalty, 10:34. So the Swiss with a chance to pad their lead, get a little bit of insurance. See who they send out. Groff. Simon Meyer. You got Schneller at the point, along with Braylor. But here's Fiala coming in, partial breakaway, shorthanded, cuts across the grain and ran out of space and time. Fiala, shorthanded chance there. Back comes Schneller. And the puck went awry and out center ice to get it, Simon Meyer. Meyer over the line for Switzerland on the power play. They lead 3-2 with under 9 minutes left in regulation. Schneller working about on the left point. Braylor holding on to it, doesn't shoot there. Schneller midpoint of the line, Braylor left wing. Hard pass, and the crisp pass missed to Simon Meyer. Schneller one more time, takes his time, midpoint of the line. Took the shot, score! Might have been deflected out in front. And Switzerland leads 4-2. Schneller the shot. We'll see if it's a deflection. Schneller going to go first to the bench. So that might have went all the way. Don't get a good look at it. Koven definitely screened. Take one more look at it. And there is a man out in front. We'll have to wait for the official time on the goal, or the official call. Time of the goal, 11:25. Schneller the shot, but it might have changed direction. 4-2 Switzerland. They look to win their first game of the tournament. Well executed power play. Wait for the call. Hesch to center. Right wing and over the line, Zabi. Being met by Leopold, knocked down by Leopold. 4-2 Switzerland now. Pedrazini works it left wing and over the line.
Scored by number 24, Elaine Graff. Assisted by number 26, Eric Schnellner. And by number 21, Maurice Pauly. Switzerland goal by Graff from Schnellner and Pauly on the power play at 11:25.
So Graff got a stick on it on the deflection. Backhand shot right on goal by Pauly, and the save made for Coven. Pauly looking for a play with 7:30 left in the period. Battle for it, leave it right there at the half wall. All four officials watching it, telling them they got to play it. They're not going to whistle it dead. And out of the scrum comes Czechia, puck high in the air. Zabi giving chase, but it's played back the other way. 4-2 Switzerland. Puck around on the boards. Pauly plays it left point, a shot right on goal. Coven kicked that away. That was Niederman on the shot. Nino Niederman. Wigmuller goes for a pinch, but it skips out center ice. Back to get it, Wagner. Swiss on a change, up 4-2 with 6:40 left. Cosi behind his own net starts it up. Matteo Cosi. Left side for Stancil, knocked down by Switzerland at their own line, and Simon Meyer. Swiss regroup. Lichtensteiger around on the boards, going for a pinch. Perez trying to make a play, and it skips out center ice. 6:10 left. Switzerland with the first 2-goal lead of this hockey game. Trying to work around his man, Braillard, but that failed to click. Swoboda around the penalty box area, knocked down on the play by Simon Meyer. Meyer asked for the puck, 2-on-1 if they hurry, with Meyer, a shot, save made. He had Zender with him, took the shot. Coven made a nice stop. 5:40 left in regulation, 4-2 Switzerland. Take it behind their own net. Lindemann playing it out of play and into the bench area. So that fourth Swiss goal, they give it to Elaine Graff. That's his second of the tournament. Schneller and Pauly draw the assists. Swiss up 4-2. Don't overlook the work of goaltender Ewan Yue, though. He stopped a couple of breakaways, and he's been good in this tournament. Drop it to the left of Hue. Shot right on goal by Cosi, and the save made for Hue. That might have been Rocek, and it was Rocek. I stand corrected. Drop it to the left of Hue. Pavlik on the draw. Face-off won by Switzerland and Endo Meyer. Battle for it in the corner. This is good for Switzerland. They're up by 2 and the time's starting to wind down. Scrum for it there. Typical IIHF rules. They won't whistle it dead. You got to play the puck. And you can see a major scrum there. Held in by Rocock. Eka shot did not get through, blocked by Zender, and he'll play it back to the Czechia line. Coven hard around the boards. Zabi there for Czechia. Picked up by Rocock. Rocock holds it. Wholesale change by Czechia. The time winding down with 4:30 left. Here comes Cosi. Left wing Pavlik to center. Overskating it, Vara. Right wing in the shot by Pedrazini. Maybe getting a slight piece of that. Jan Coven. The puck back into Swiss territory. 4:10 left in regulation. Swiss up by 2. Pedrozzini couldn't get it out. Held in by Vanna. Left corner, sealed off on the play. Held in right point, Kosi. Played it along the half wall. Swiss will pick it up, dump it ahead. Pedrozzini met in front of the penalty box area. Completes the job, putting it to the Czechia blue line. Kosi following up on the rush. That's taken away. And the Swiss content with Holzer to play it up the boards. They lead 4-2 with 3:30 left in the third period. Taken away by Stancil. He'll take it deep left wing. Took the hit on the play in the corner. Battling with his man. That was Schneller. Swiss content to keep it on the perimeter. They have enough goals. Dominic Badinka goes for skate left wing, got the shot. Not sure it got all the way through. Swiss covering up well in front of Huey now. Shots at a real premium in this game. Czechia has outshot Switzerland 19-17. Swiss lead 4-2 under 3 minutes left in regulation. Swoboda playing it around on the right side. Zabi to center. Over the Swiss line, took the shot off the shoulder of Huey. Hesch couldn't get to the rebound. Puck to an open wing. Taking it Pavlik to the corner. Puck eluded Hesch. And the Swiss back with 2:25 left. Dominic Badinka knocked his man down. Swiss look for a penalty and weak play on. Hesch missed his man at center. Zabi with the pass. Brought over the line Micheletti. Had his pocket picked on the play. But it is Braillard for Switzerland, forcing it back into Czechia territory with 2 minutes left in the third period. Switzerland up 4-2. They've held Czechia to 4 shots here in the third period. 4 shots in the third period, yep. Wide left wing. Pavlik putting it out in front. Chasing it now behind the net. Pavlik behind the net. Looks like Daniel Badinka on it, and it is. Left face-off circle. Rochat has it again. Czechia has not pulled the goaltender. Rochat walked the line, took the shot, it was blocked. Left wing in tight, a shot, severe angle, didn't get to the net, Daniel Badinka. Swiss working hard, protecting that 2-goal lead, keeping everything on the perimeter. Not pretty, but effective. Coven goes to the bench. Czechia has the extra attacker now with a minute left. They trail by 2. Continue to battle deep in the corner. Referee telling him to play it. Puck around on the left boards. Stancil a shot right on goal, and the stop made by Huey. He'll hold it and get a face-off. I don't pick stars, I'm glad I don't, but Huey might be one of them. And he stopped that shot by Stancil. Timeout on the ice surface, it's going to be Czechia. So we'll set the stage for you. Switzerland 4, Czechia 2. We have 48.9 seconds left in regulation. Both teams huddle around their respective coaches. Czechia looking for offense. Switzerland looking to choke off that offense and have a good defensive strategy. Just 1 goal here in the third period. And that credited to Alain Graf on a tip. The shot from the point by Eric Schneller. And that goal came in 11:25. 4-2, favor of Switzerland. Drop it to the right of Ewan Huey. Stancil takes the draw against Graf. Graf played it to the half wall. Once again, the Swiss keeping the puck along the boards, and it's forced out center ice. Kosi, first Stancil at the Swiss line. He'll play it back behind the net with 35 seconds left. Dominic Badinka goes for a pinch left corner, and it's taken away by Nicholas Wigmuller. He'll play it out center ice. This is good for the Swiss. Shot towards the empty net, knocked down by Kosi. Under 20 seconds left. Switzerland 4, Czechia 2. Stancil played it to the Swiss line. That's cleared out, and it's at center. This is great for the Swiss. They've held on to the 1 and 2 goal lead about as well as you can. Time winding down. Puck cleared the length of the ice, and Switzerland's going to win it 4-2. And look at the Swiss mob their goaltender, Yuan Hue. They win their first of the tournament. And it wasn't pretty, but it was.